Well, hello, it's Heidi. Today we are going to talk about sitting etiquette. Are you sitting properly or are you all wrong? Stay tuned and find out. We've got this. Well, hello, it's Heidi Dulabon, International Cultural Consultant and Etiquette Expert. Delighted you're with me today. We are going to talk about sitting etiquette. Yes, there's etiquette when you're sitting because it says a lot about you, how you present yourself to the world. It says, I don't care at all. I don't really wish I wasn't here. Or, yes, I'm engaged. I'm so happy to be here today with you. So see how it can say so much about you. So first thing is your posture. Sit up straight. Remember, you heard that as a kid forever? Well, it's true. Sit up straight. You've been working out all those ab exercises. The crunches are going to pay off because engage those abs and sit up straight. Okay, so now should you cross your legs or not cross your legs? Well, I will tell you, there was a time, not that many moons ago, that it was considered impolite for women to cross their legs at the knee. In some circles, it was considered downright rude. It was like you were sending a message if you would sit like that, and probably not a pleasant message. But you know, times change, things evolve, and today, yes, you do see women, especially that will cross their legs sometimes, even members of the royal family. And there have been some cleverly coined even titles to the way people sit. There's one thing called the Sussex slant, coined by Micah Meyer, and that is where legs are crossed at the knee and legs are together, yet at an angle, but you are still sitting up straight. This is a nod to Meghan Markle. Okay, there is another little coin called the Cambridge cross, a nod to Kate Middleton. Legs are crossed only at the ankle, back up straight. Okay, that's great for members of the royal family. How about for you? Well, let me just tell you this, that if you ladies sit up straight, keep your knees together, keep your ankles together, you are going to be perfect sitting with anyone, any place. At the highest levels, you will be perfect. Next time you see a picture of the Queen sitting, take notice of how she sits. And here is a tip that nobody tells you. Instead of sitting straight on like this, which is not very attractive and maybe could be a bit immodest, no, slightly angle yourself. So your back is up straight, my torso is facing forward, but my knees, my legs are just slightly at a little bit of an angle. It's more flattering and it just looks better. So there you go, off to an angle. Okay, well, let's say that sometimes you have seen people crossing their legs. What do you think about that? Well, I will tell you, there is a great faux pas, and it could cause great offense if you're not aware. So I want to always tell you to please be culturally aware that there are many cultures around the world where the sole of your shoe, the bottom of your shoe, is the lowest form. It is an insult. It is an incredible insult. And to actually take a shoe off and throw it. We've seen over the years shoes thrown at statues or at people. That is the biggest insult that someone can offer you who is from that culture, many parts of the Middle East, even some parts of the Hindu world or the Buddhist world. So just be aware. So if you feel so inclined to cross your legs, make sure that the bottom of your shoe is never pointing towards someone. It's highly offensive in so many cultures, and it's just a good practice that if you must do that, make sure that your sole is facing the floor. I say just go with this and you're always going to be perfect, just perfect. So I hope this helps a little bit. And now let's talk about how are you supposed to stand up? Is there standing up etiquette? Well, somewhat there is. So if we are doing everything so properly, how do we stand up? Well, since all those crunches are paying off, we simply stand up. That's simple. But you know what? And then we would sit just the same way. Just sit. Hands on your lap. Knees together, ankles together, slight angle, back straight, torso's facing you, legs at a slight angle. Okay, you say, but maybe your mobility is not as great as everyone else's for whatever reason. Well, yes, you can also still, of course, elegantly get up or sit down. And I recommend looking for a chair with arms. They are going to be so helpful. So what you would do is place a hand on each of the arms of the chair, put your legs one foot a little bit behind the other foot. Make sure you gently, discreetly scoot to the edge of the chair and then stand up. Your feet at this angle will help steady you and make it a little more safer. But you say, Heidi, I went to a banquet and they were on these banquet chairs without any arms and I have a little bit of a mobility problem, so what can I do because I'm not going to be able to just stand up? Well, that's all right, we have that as well. So what you would do in that case is you would, again, elegantly, discreetly scoot to the edge of the chair. You should never, by the way, put your back all the way to the back of the chair. In etiquette school, they tell you a golf ball at least distance from the back of the chair to your back. So you would scoot to the edge of the chair, place a hand on either side of you on the chair so you can get a grip. Put one foot behind the other, again, for stability and safety. And then as you push down, you stand up. So you would just do this, and then you stand up. So for all of us, we can all be graceful the way we sit, we stand, and be just very respectful to everyone around us. And importantly, we're respectful to ourselves. So I hope this helps. Next time you're sitting, please think of this. Let me know how it goes. Drop me a comment. Love it if you'd like the video, and subscribe, please. So thank you, everyone. Stay safe. And as I always say, please be kind. Thank you.